One of the things that I cannot stand the most is a person with unmotivated ambition. Unmotivated ambition is very easy to describe. You may even know someone that's exactly like what I'm about to describe. But you go over to a friend's house. He's sitting there on his couch. He has the Rob Report. If anybody that doesn't know what the Rob Report is, please by all means take the seconds to look it up. So he has the Rob Report and he's looking through it. And the new Ferrari is in there. And he's like, man, I'm gonna get me one of them one of these days. I'm gonna get me one of these Ferraris one of these days, man. And for sure, you're like, okay, yeah, whatever, okay. Yeah, I mean, I understand, I want a Ferrari too, blah, 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 blah. But you come back 3 days from now, hell, 3 hours from now, 3 days from now, 3 weeks from now, it doesn't matter, 3 months from now, it does not matter. He's still sitting there on that exact same spot on that couch with either the same Rob Report or just another Rob Report, looking at that same damn Ferrari or another car and saying, man, I'm gonna get me one of these days. I'm gonna get me one of these days. But he hasn't done a damn thing in that time, whether it was 3 hours or 3 years since you saw him the first time. He hasn't done one damn thing to figure out how he's gonna get that Ferrari. Now, it doesn't need to be all the way about material things. I'm just saying a person that has a goal and is not doing anything to accomplish that goal. Now, if we break that all the way down, the thing about it is what's stupid about people when they have goals, ambitions, dreams, things that they want to accomplish, yet do not possess the lifestyle to make those things happen. Now I'm gonna use a parallel thought process on it that most men are gonna understand. So if we take women, for instance, right? We got this big thing going right now where women know what they deserve. And as a general rule, when they say that they know what they deserve, usually what that means is they're done being ran through. And now that they're ran through, they decide that the next man and every man from here forward needs to make up for the bad decisions that she made in her past. So because she made a bunch of bad decisions and she got screwed over by a bunch of guys, now she knows what she deserves, and the men from here forward have to give her what she deserves. Now, the problem with that is what she deserves. I agree, women, you should have standards. You should have very high standards. You should have them from the get-go. But either which way, you should have standards and they should be high standards. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. However, when you say what you deserve, the problem with that is it's not what you have earned. So you want someone to give you everything without having to give anything in return. Now you're basing that off of your bad decisions in your past. That's fine. For men, the thing is when you have a dream or a goal that you want to accomplish, something that you want in this world, whether it's a material item or whether it's just a lifestyle or anything like that, it doesn't matter what it is. If you do not have the lifestyle that will help you get it, then what is the point of having the goal? Now, how do you build that lifestyle? Very, very simple. Your lifestyle is just your habits. Your habits make your lifestyle. Success is a lifestyle. Lifestyle is just a group of your habits put together. How do you develop your habits? Man, you have to sit and you have to think. You have to decide what it is about yourself that you don't like or that you don't need. And you need to get rid of those things. You need to figure out the things that you need to adopt and adapt to. And then you got to take those things and put them as part of you. So you need to sit down, think about who you are, what you want, and how you're going to get there. Then you figure out the habits that are going to make it possible for you to achieve your goals. You design your life around those habits. You adopt those habits. You have extraordinary and extreme discipline to make sure that you live by those habits at all points in time. Those habits will become your lifestyle. That lifestyle will determine whether you're capable of reaching your goals and your dreams or not. Plain and simple. Having dreams, goals, and ambitions that you do not possess the lifestyle and therefore the habits to create and to make happen makes no damn sense. Before you should be worrying about, hey, I would like a Ferrari. I want this Ferrari. I want this watch. I want this house. Before you should be worrying about any of those things, you should be trying to figure out, how am I going to develop discipline? How am I going to become a disciplined person so that I can create the habits, so that I can have the lifestyle that's going to create the ability for me to have the things that I want? Because what you guys don't understand is everything that you see as, so the Ferrari, the Lamborghini, the cars, the jewelry, the houses, the women, the yachts, whatever it is that you're looking at, all of those things are just a byproduct. They are a byproduct of the habits that you create in your life and the lifestyle that you create from those habits. They are the byproduct. And they're just a piece of the byproduct. What you guys really may need to think about is those people are working all the time. What you're seeing, the vacations and the holidays and the going to Monaco and Dubai, and like I said, all the material things that go along with it and the women that go along with it, those are happening as small pieces in between large portions of work, just so you're aware. It doesn't make any sense to be a person who has unmotivated ambition, to be a person that has dreams, goals, and ambitions, but doesn't have the lifestyle or the habits that will create the ability to get those things. Whatever it is that you want, sit down, think about who you are as a person. What do you need to get rid of? What do you need to get rid of, whether it's in your life or in your person? Whatever those things are, you have to cut them out. If they're bad habits that are not getting you to your goal, you need to cut them out. That's scrolling, playing video games, watching TV, kicking it with bitches, getting high, getting drunk, go to concerts, any of those things. Whatever it is that you're doing, laying in bed, sleeping in, it doesn't matter. Any of the things that you're doing that are not directly contributing to your ability to create the habits, to create the lifestyle, to get the things that you want, need to go. Then you need to figure out exactly which habits you need to adopt and adapt to. You're gonna need to work. You're gonna need to work all the time. You're gonna need to work whether you want to or not. You want those things, you can have them. The only way you're gonna get them is by consistently working on making those things happen. Because even when you get it, they say it all the time, it's not hard to get it. The trick is to be able to keep it. Because a lot of people can work until they get to a point and then they're gonna stop because they think that they've made it. The moment you stop working, the moment all that stuff starts to slide and slip away, you're gonna be working. There is a price to pay for success. And most people are not willing to pay that price. And they may pay it once, they may pay it twice, they may pay it 3 times, but the price changes every single day and you gotta consistently pay it every single day. And most people don't wanna do that part. It doesn't make sense to be a person with unmotivated ambition. Figure out who you are, figure out what you want, figure out the habits that you need to adopt in order to become the person that you need to become, to have the lifestyle that you need to have in order to get the things that you want. That's the only way that this is gonna work.